throwing the ball. Baylor is just as good running the football. We'll get to that later. Good D by Texas Tech on the pass to the
offensive line with all 5 returning starters.
Here's Linwood. And Linwood able to shake a tackler and get out across the 20. They'll keep it on the ground on 3rd down, and it's an easy first down for Linwood, and it might be a touchdown. Inside the 20, touchdown Baylor. A 79-yard run by Shock Linwood, his 5th rushing touchdown already this year. They run it on 1st down. Here's Linwood into the secondary again. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
McGowan in this football game.
Taken down in the backfield is Cole.
That they need to compete in this game.
Out of an empty set, here comes pressure on 3rd down. Russell going deep. It's pulled in by Coleman. Brought down at the 30-yard line
by Seth Russell, recognizing blitz.
Now Russell going to go to the end zone here. Incomplete. Off the finger.
Keep this new quarterback off balance.
Here's Johnny Jefferson, their number 2 running back. He's inside the 30-yard line.
Something we've never seen before.
Caught his only pass last year as Cannon makes the catch here and scores. Touchdown Baylor. Couldn't come up with the deep ball thrown a couple of plays ago. Nice grab that time.
A great grab and a great throw.
And a pitch and catch, 1st down. Jay Lee on the grab. Wide receiver screen. Coleman grabbed to the ankles at the 30-yard line.
High energy from Kendall Briles.
Art Briles' son, of course. Linwood wrapped up after a short game.
Because he doesn't get the defense an opportunity to do so. They pop one out to Corey Coleman right here. Now they're going to get the 1st down. Now what?
Russell to the air on 1st down. Facing some pressure. Steps up. Pretty good athlete. Crosses the 45. Into Tech territory. Fumbled the ball, but he was out of bounds at the 38.
Kendall Briles. Seth Russell gets it, communicates it to the offensive line, and they go as fast as possible.
Designed quarterback run. Russell upended at the 35. Gain
from his mind to the field. That's as fast as it can possibly.
Signals him quickly.
With contact, defense number 90.
Offside penalty on Texas Tech will make it a 2nd and 2.
It's one of those too, so you got to keep it pretty simple, which is what Art likes to do.
Linwood picks a hole, has a 1st down, pushes the pile inside the 25-yard line. Wide open is the tight end Penning, but he could not hang on. Their team. Russell over the middle. That one is incomplete. 3rd and 10. This would be huge for Texas Tech if they can get a stop. Russell over the middle. No. Touchdown. Corey Coleman. Man, was he open in the middle of the defense. That is 9 receiving touchdowns for Corey Coleman to lead the country. 23 yards. Gowan is in at fullback at 400 pounds, and they run, they fake it and throw it down the sideline. Wide open, the catch made by Jay Lee. Lee will outrun the defender. Tripped up, comes up short. Tevin Madison saves a touchdown, but that thing almost went the length of the field. 88 yards.
Tevin Madison bit on a run fake in the backfield, and that's what got Jay Lee so wide open.
Hard to tell if he stepped up there at the 5. They rule him down at the 2-yard line. Hand off to Linwood. Went up over the top from the 2-yard line. Don't usually see him guy dive from that far out. And he landed, but by the time he came down, he wasn't anywhere near the goal line. Seth Russell. Boy, look at McGowan. Touchdown, Baylor.
Why didn't they give it to the big man? They will, trust me. Our Briles will have that play in, but what a response by Baylor. And if you're Texas Tech, you know, you get back in this game, and then you have a mental error on defense, and you get the big man pushing you in.
Yeah, remember the Bush push?
Zone and make him think and execute and throwing windows.
Russell from the goal line, throwing deep again, incomplete. I thought that Katie Cannon was held. There's no
formally says they're going to run the football.
And there it is. Jefferson tackled in the backfield. He was out of the end zone, so it's not a safety. And Russell in trouble, gets out of the end zone and is across the 10, comes up short of the mark. Season. There's 4 interceptions. Think of all the quarterbacks that have come through this system, going back to Kevin Cobb at Houston, RG3, of course, Petty last year. Run play, Linwood breaks a tackle into Tech territory, all the way to the 20-yard line. And then Jashawn Johnson gets into it with Linwood. 40-yard run for Linwood. Russell over the middle, and Penning with the grab and a first down. He dropped one in the first quarter.
The guy is Gus Penning, who's a good player.
Linwood into the end zone. Another Baylor touchdown. Second one today for Linwood.
Talked about the extra effort. DeAndre Washington, same thing for Shock Linwood. And they coach that. They coach keeping those knees off the ground as you reach out for the end zone. That was perfectly done from Shock Linwood.
Teams with prove-it games today. Georgia, Clemson tonight against Notre Dame. Right, prove if you're for real, as Russell slides to the 19-yard line. Florida, and then against Oklahoma earlier in the year. Russell again got the first down, spun down.
Team around him, the only question mark was him. And he stood up.
Coleman slips a tackle in the backfield. Finally, 3 Red Raiders get like a tight end, even though he has 1 career catch.
He's too big to get in his stance there.
Another passing touchdown. Corey Coleman with the grab, and Baylor's got 41 points midway through the second quarter. The Baylor starts this drive short of its 20-yard line. And a big hole for Linwood again.
All the top 3 in the Heisman.
The top 10 in the Heisman as Russell is all the way past midfield. Our athletic trip. 1966.
Yeah.
Russell airing it out. Single coverage downfield, incomplete. Intended for Katie Cannon, now a flag.
The ball was coming down, and he goes ahead and tackles him.
Defense number 1. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Not in the game here. Jefferson straight ahead, stood up at the 29. Gain of 3 or 4. In this game, actually more rushing yards than passing yards in this game. A strike to Lee inside the 20. A missed tackle. DBs are backing up. And then finally, Nigel Bethel on the stop. First and goal for offense. And look, Juan McGowan is in. And they try to run behind him. Russell got maybe a yard. Good pursuit by Texas fullback. And they got McGowan lined up as a tight end. They're going to run in between both those guys. Jefferson down to the 2-yard line. So 3rd down and goal.
When they lost Trevon Armstead, they needed another body at tight end, so he came out of the staff room.
Here's a bootleg. Russell will take it in for the touchdown. Second rushing touchdown of this game. 5th touchdown that Russell has accounted for overall today.
And he's got to give an assist to the big man. Take a look here. He's going to seal that edge. Probably a good idea to run his direction, but that's an easy touchdown.
They led 30-0 over Texas in the first quarter. Doug Rhodes was at that game too, by the way, as Linwood takes it to the 40-yard line. Only a couple yards there. Russell hands it off, and Linwood dragged down short of the first down. 3rd down coming up here.
They've been on their heels.
Russell will keep, and he can't get outside. Russell flushed out of the pocket and throws it away. It is intercepted. It's Juan McGowan in at fullback. He'll maul somebody, and they run the other way. And a big hole for Linwood to the 42. Here's Ohio State. Not great offensively since week 1. Corey Coleman.
And the other running back already has a hamstring issue.
Russell. There's miscommunication with his receiver Cannon. Williams yet in this game. Russell on 3rd and 7. And man, wide open is Canning for a first down at the 45-yard line. Jefferson dragged down after a gain of 4 at the back. 13 carries, 186 yards for Linwood as Russell goes deep and thrown out of bounds, but a flag is down. Beth.
Pass interference. Defense.
He's looking back, then his head turns and he kind of runs him out of bounds.
There's McGowan in the game. Jefferson. Ball came out. One official says he's down. Just watch number 80, folks. Watch him here. Jefferson off the right side. Dragged down at the 16-yard line, short of the first down.
And creatively,
Jefferson to the 11, easy first.
defensive lines in the country.
Russell keeps, and he gets gang tackled at the line of scrimmage. For those that might be just joining us and you've seen him, we've seen him use it today on some of these poor linebackers. Jefferson is trying to come up with a stop. Jefferson straight ahead to the goal line and in. Baylor touchdown again.
Blowing him off the ball. Blake Muir, the left guard, stretches out. Johnny Jefferson, nice.
Jefferson able to fall forward and get a couple of yards.
Situation. And I mean, you don't have a quarterback, and you don't have an offense.
Pass is caught by Coleman. He's wrapped up.
Knows all about him, but that position for Baylor is in good line up front, and that's why Baylor's the best offense in the country.
Pass behind.
Coleman done an unbelievable job of recruiting athletes, popping the ball out here to the perimeter right now, of recruiting athletes that out of the high school than maybe they had in the earlier days at Baylor, which is going to accentuate the quarterback.
Incomplete as Coleman on the season through, remember, 4 games for Baylor because they had a bye already. Shock Linwood tackled.
Montgomery, and that kind of got him to Baylor. David Beatty, who was the
from the Baylor 22. Russell taking off, and he'll come up short. Close call on the road at Virginia. Linwood gets the first down, took a shot, but bounced right off the defender. Shoved out at the 17-yard line. Now Baylor averaging 64 points per game, trying to get close to that on this possession. But Jefferson. Russell completes it to Coleman. Great miss, going for his 3rd touchdown and in. Corey Coleman launches into the end zone, and the Bears extend their lead to 62-28.
so much talent at every position on this offense. Coleman came into this game leading the country in touchdown receptions, and it looks like he's going to add another one.
That's 11 receiving. Give him too much attention. You got K.D. Canning, Jay Lee. You got a 400-pound fullback. They're not coming back from 28 down with 8 minutes to go. Here's Linwood on 2nd down, and that'll bring it a 3rd down. And about injury standpoint, this game's over. Why are these guys still in the field? And try to pound it. Linwood takes away against Texas Tech, giving up that many passing yards. Stidham's going to hand it off on 1st down, and it's Terrence Williams. Stidham fires to Zamora out near midfield.
To this game, look those guys in the eye, and they look back at him and say, you know what, he produced in a big game, and now we can move forward from here. So
their toughest games are at the back end of their schedule, and they're on the road. With the exception of the Sooners at home, as Terrence Williams runs over a defensive lineman in Brandon Jackson. In the conference, having played a pair of top 5 teams in TCU and Baylor in back-to-back weeks for the first time in school history. Terrence Williams won't go down, making the most of his time on the field here in the final seconds. And that means Baylor breaks the tie in the 74th meeting. Baylor has won 37, lost 36, and tied once. Now Baylor put up 49 first half points and finishes with 63 and a blowout win here in Arlington over Texas Tech as the Bears improve to 4-0 on the season, winning their Big 12 opener.